नमस्ते बिटिया, हमेशा खुश रहो बिटिया। I am Dr. Bharat Sharma, Assistant Professor, Department of Pathology, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In this practical session, we will learn about embedding and frozen techniques in histopathology. Tissue samples are preserved for immunohistochemistries by processes such as fixation, embedding, and freezing. In previous lecture, we will learn about fixation. In this lecture, we will learn about embedding and freezing techniques. After fixation, the tissue is dehydrated to enable embedding with paraffin, which is water insoluble. The tissue is dehydrated gently by immersion in increasing concentration of a dehydrating agent such as alcohol. This gradual change in hydrophobicity minimizes cell damage. The dehydrating agent is then cleared by incubation in xylene prior to paraffin embedding. Paraffin is typically heated to 60 degrees and then allowed to harden overnight. Finally, the tissue is sanctioned using a microtome. Tissue sanctions may be dried up by onto microscope slides and stored for extended periods at room temperature. Tissue sections are then rehydrated prior to commencing the immunostaining protocol. Paraffin embedded tissue. When generating paraffin-embedded tissue samples, the tissue must be fixed before embedding in paraffin. Fixation is achieved by perfusion or immersion immediately following dissection. The process typically takes 4 to 24 hours. Fixation for longer than 24 hours is not recommended as it may lead to overfixation, which may mask the antigen. Standardized fixative for each type of antigen are essential for reproducible staining. An antigen that has been impropriately fixed may not be detected. The most suitable fixative for the immunohistochemistry experiments depend on the antigen, as illustrated in given below. Some guidelines for the type of fixatives to use are given in table below. Frozen tissue, that is frozen tissue, are prepared by immersing the tissue in liquid nitrogen isopentane or by burying the sample in dry ice. Snap freezing is frequently used when detecting post-translation modifications such as phosphorylation. The frozen tissue is cut using a cryostat. The resulting section can be stored at -80 degrees Celsius for up to 1 year. The frozen tissue sections may then be fixed, typically with an alcohol such as methanol or ethanol. As alcohol do not mask epitopes, their use avoids the need for antigen retrieval. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. I hope you all enjoy this session. If you have any query, please mention it in comment box. Thank you.